في ناس كثيرة تسأل حسين وين رحت؟ راندوم جيت وين اختفيت؟ السبب وراء ذا الاختفاء هو اني كنت رايح امريكا اخلي الجمهور يصرخ. لا حرفيا خليت الجمهور يصرخ، وجايكم الحين بتقدرون تقولون زي الفلوج. المهم بخليكم مع الأحداث اللي صارت على المنصة الرئيسية في البطولة، لأن مثل ما قلت أنا رايح البطولة ورحت البطولة، أو بالأحرى قلت لكم بروح البطولة ورحت البطولة، وحرفيا خليت الجمهور يصرخ. يعني طلعت هناك بإنجازه بصراحة. طبعا بتكلم عن هالموضوع أكثر، لكن أخليكم مع المقاطع أو المباريات اللي سويتها وصوروها على المنصة الرئيسية، وهذه المقاطع أتمنى تستمتعون.
Next up, we got Division 2 of our waterfall bracket coming up, and we got TK, Breezy, and Fats casting it. So, my boys, I'm gonna let y'all take it away.
Welcome back, guys. We are here at Brawlhalla World Championship 2017, where Defensive obviously just put his whole life out there for you to follow. Now, he has to back up a lot of words right here going up against You Got Thrown, but he doesn't have to do that yet because our first match of Division 2 will be Arkin versus Payne. I'm actually super hyped to see that the You Got Thrown versus Defensive match. So I saw You Got Thrown play earlier today against Cyclist, and well, he was doing good in that first stock, but then I think Cyclist started to catch on. He kind of got a little nervous from what he told me, so hopefully he doesn't get nervous here on the main stage. Also, I'm kind of noticing that everyone is sitting like right next to each other. And, like, that's cool and all, but you can definitely still sit on the other side. Like, so, I mean, I guess they just really want that camaraderie, but, I mean, it's whatever.
I think they have it set up for the camera work that they got to be next to each other. Even
yeah,
though
I guess that makes sense.
I mean, I prefer to be across from the opponent in this situation, especially with somebody who has the potential to beat me. I don't want to be sitting next to them and seeing them smirk at me. That'd be pretty painful. But here we go with Arkin and Payne. Is this going to be a button check or straight into it? Looking like it's straight into it. Actually, they're going off.
Wow. Yeah, that was definitely straight into it. No time. I think they probably already done the button check or something like that. There was no time wasted on the way my man just went in there. So Payne starting off a little, like, I won't even say dominantly. I mean, he's just starting off like there was no one else playing on the other side. So
he started slapping as soon as he got his gauntlets ready. Payne is going off. He threw that bomb, knocked him up to the left side. They're now in the crevice trying to see who's going to make it back. They're just dive kicking every second they get a chance to.
This is actually wild. I think he might be done. Yeah, he got dive kicked twice. That was the seal. Like, if you get hit twice, you're done.
He was definitely getting worked. Going to go ahead and juggle weapons to make sure he doesn't have anything on the way in. Arc, handless, up, gets the scythe. Let's see what he does against these gauntlets.
Yeah, I mean, Payne obviously starting off quite well for himself. Only really in, I think, the orange here. So Arc going to have to drop that. That's unfortunate. He's now just getting dunked on over here by these ground pounds. Finally gets away. Slides at the left side right there to try to get himself another weapon, but Payne's still all over him.
Payne is mauling this man, throwing the weapon down to make sure he covers an option, but he had the spear for recovery, so that's an easy way to get back up and make sure you're not going to be able to get hit. Throwing the bomb every chance he gets with the ground pound yet again. It's 3 up.
He don't even be throwing, he's just flicking it.
Caspian's really that dude. But
yeah.
Right now, like, Payne's Caspian is definitely that dude. I have seen 0 side play come out of Arc, because every time he's grabbed it, Arkin had to throw it to try and keep himself safe.
Yeah.
Double dagger throw, try to hit the kunai, unable to land.
Real quick with the Ibuki right there, but didn't work out this time around. Arkin finally get himself a stock off of Payne, but Payne, I mean, I'm sure that's not really going to take too much away from his confidence right now, as he's just, again, stomping all over this man with these ground pounds.
It's getting kind of wild. Every time they go to the middle, he's ready with the D-Light gravity cancel into some dirt. Right there, tries to get the side sig, unable to land that. Try to scoop. Nothing's happening yet. They're just going to back up a little bit. Bomb throwing, looking for something. Arkin's trying to take him down there, but you should know better than go down there with Payne. How about to say?
Nah, he's got his idea. You know, he could have tried to chase him to the left side, but he would have had to use all of his options to try to get that left side wall. That wasn't safe. So either way, Payne, man, not afraid at all to kind of just go down there and make it happen for himself. I've seen so many like wild ground pounds right now. This man he really is just putting it all out there.
He really doesn't care. He's got the movement options, but he gets caught by that ground pound. Now it's finally tied up in stocks, but Arkin is bleeding.
They're definitely bleeding right now, man. Sitting in the full red. Not looking too good for him right now. I feel like he might be able to get taken out just by a stray heavy. Oh, he went for it too. Went for the slide down light or down sig.
Try to get that breakdance on him real quick. Unable to land that. Arkin's definitely trying to scoop him and throw him around for a bit. Wall slip activating. Not going to let that happen. Gets back on the stage and runs right back to the execute. So that was the slowest walk I've ever seen. Good weapon.
I kind of feel like Pain is, or Arkin is definitely playing against Pain's aggression right now, where I feel like he's almost frustrating him. But doesn't seem to matter. He finally gets that dunk. I was saying, man, he got way back into that game from the beginning of that. Pain was looking like he was about to take that in the like a 3-0 fashion, but got it all the way down to his last stock. I feel like Pain was playing so aggressive that Arkin just started playing like, all right, well, you're just gonna be throwing out stuff anyway, so I'll just punish where you're gonna be instead of trying to straight up scrap you.
And I'm seeing a character swap here as well. Like, he was bodying with Caspian, but maybe because of that extra aggression, maybe he's not too comfortable on the character. I mean, it has to be Gauntlet Katars, which are both two very aggressive weapons, and the spear can be used a little more defensively. So hoping this Wushang pick that he's going for, maybe it's the choice, the optimal option against Arkin's Scythe play. Getting into this match here on the Great Hall. Let's see exactly who gets the first weapon pickup and where we're going to go from there. Weapon going to Pain. He's going to grab his spear. I'm trying to see exactly what he's about to pull out with this spear play. Double spear. Trying to see some step ladders come out. Nair City. Everybody's getting spun on. Side lights coming out from every direction. Step ladder yet again. I mean, I love watching spear play because it's just like the side light into the down light into Sayer. It's just fun. It's fun to always be able to land that one. And right now, charging something, scoop!
Wow, I cannot believe that must have been some unawareness of which one he was doing. Like, maybe he doesn't play enough. Play enough of the barrage right there, because he jumped straight into that. Like, the only spot he could have been to get hit, and he went right for it. So either way, man, answers back pretty quickly right there. Only in that like eggshell white.
Eggshell white.
That's when you get hit once.
That off white.
Off white, man.
the fresh apartment paint, really.
Oh yeah.
Right now, Arkin is trying to get some scoops going, throws them out, says, you know what, I don't want you here. Gets the down, but he touched the wall, so should be good to go. Side air.
Oh, again. All right, this time Arkin is going to go ahead and go to the other side.
Ooh, tries to hit him with the inner chakra. Unable to land that one.
Yeah, that was, again, I feel like Pain, he does have some great aggression here, but sometimes he goes so wild that he puts himself in really bad positions and ends up losing stocks a little faster than he should.
Pain is definitely extra aggressive, and this change isn't helping him too much. Arkin seems to have adapted in some form. He is getting scooped.
Oh, my God.
He's getting scooped.
Yo, hit your triggers, man. You need to air dodge somewhere. He ain't got time for that. Just do something right here.
Oh, man. Chakra Blast coming out, trying to make something happen. Throws the weapon to cover the option. Arkin knows a little bit better. He's just tapping. Dive kick. He could take him out. Ooh, misses the ground pound. That would have been the dirt. Dive kick. Dive kick. And a duff.
Yeah, he just got duff right there. That side air. No way he's going to be able to get away from that. So Pain, he got thrown all the way around for a bit, but he's now, not too far behind. Only in the orange. Should be able to live unless he gets hit in a very inopportune spot.
I mean, finally seeing Arkin play Scythe, I can see why he plays his character. That was some wild shenanigans happening. Pain in a bad spot. He's good to go, though.
Yeah, that was looking a little scary right there.
Uh-oh, that's a Scythe. He's kind of shook. Gets scooped over to the right side, coming back in flying with that side light. He tried to slide off the stage. It didn't happen. He's getting duffed up.
Yeah, he got it. He didn't get away from it. That's unfortunate. I think he probably used his air dodge a little earlier on, and therefore Pain, that aggression was like a double-edged sword. First, it wasn't working for him. Then, when it did, it looked perfect. So that was great stuff right there. Got that man out of all of his options, and he was desperately trying to scramble to get that wall on the right side. Then he was like, well, let me just go to the left. Couldn't get over there in time.
Could not. I mean, maybe he tried to recover and turn it around.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't work. He went out, had to throw his weapon. He knew there was nothing left he could really do.
Yeah, I really thought I don't know where he would have used his air dodge, though. I mean, I wasn't paying super, like, if I ever saw it, but I feel like he should have been able to do that, recovery in that air dodge back, but I guess it just wasn't there. So
wasn't there, Tom. He tried his hardest, but he just could not make it.
Well, Bob, I have to say, sometimes if you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. That was from the late, great Aaliyah, Rip Aaliyah.
Really good stuff coming out. Coming up next, we've got Pain versus Kosalix. Kosalix has been doing a whole lot of work with that Sir Roland pick. On the other side, not too familiar with Pain. Do you know much about him?
The only reason I know the name Pain is because there was a time there was a time when Doppy, I think, either had that as his name or his clan tag. That's the only reason I know the name Pain. I don't know Pain, the actual player,
Well, Payne has definitely proven himself to have gotten this far, going through all of the placements, going through Division 1 at the very least to make it here in the playoffs, going up against Koslix, though Koslix, that Sir Roland player, has done so much work in this weekend with this Sir Roland.
Koslix is looking to keep that train rolling. We haven't seen any games played from Koslix yet in this actual playoff so far. He is completely fresh right now. Same thing with Payne. This is going to be their first match so far in playoffs.
Button checks underway, given that nod. It is going to be a matchup of Xbox One controller versus, I think that's a PS4 controller in Payne's hands. So it's just a rivalry. Just through and through.
The difference is going to be, though, that Koslix holds his controller a little bit strange. I think he holds it. I'm trying to remember how he does it.
It's close to the chest.
Yeah, he ends up holding it close to the chest.
Almost like a T-Rex holds. If a T-Rex could hold a controller, I think that's how a T-Rex would hold it.
Sadly, I don't think a T-Rex could hold a controller, which is a bummer.
Yeah, it is. It's unfortunate.
We need to really get those accessibility options out there for Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Actually, maybe not, because if a T-Rex came to BCX,
they'd win.
I mean, I don't want to stereotype all T-Rexes as eating people and being dangerous to be around. Like, I don't want to have a pit bull situation, the dog, not the rapper, where people think they're inherently dangerous.
Mr. Worldwide is a little bit of a vicious man, all right?
Nah, dude, if Pitbull came out here, let's go. That's Mr. International. I want Pitbull to play this game.
It looks like Payne is going to be going in with this Wushang, going up against Koslix on the Sir Roland. But Koslix flipping through the playlist. Actually, I think he's playing with that audio dial, trying to make sure he's got it.
Yeah, it looks like he doesn't have anything.
No external earbuds.
No, yeah, you're right. He has his own headphones. He's not using the Astros right now. Apparently, he is. He's giving the love to Dr. Dre out there. He's got those beats on. He's saying, "Get out of here, Astros." I'm a Dr. Dre fan.
I think it's more about the comfort, but or what he perceives as comfort. Maybe it's just what he's used to. But either way, Koslix coming in with this Sir Roland, with those Beats headsets, going to be going up against Payne. What is that?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I don't know. Wait, is Payne? No. Is Payne the guy from Saudi Arabia? I'm going to look it up. You talk.
Well, Koslix, he's got the lance in hand. That's kind of been his weapon of choice. Gets that sidelight side air, not as easy to hit, but Payne not able to find that dodge window around it.
Payne is the man who came all the way from Saudi Arabia. Another fellow Arab here. That's my man. I'm going to be rooting for Payne now.
Well, coming all the way from Saudi Arabia and still doing a whole lot of work, making his way all the way to the playoffs. Shout-outs to that guy. Not too familiar with the Saudi Arabian competitive scene.
Yeah, they don't have their own servers. They're not quite big enough yet, but I'm sure they are just as passionate. That's awesome. Look at the zoning that came out from that weapon toss. And he is ready to hit that ground pound. Just excellent placement from him. Not giving up and retreating after the recovery didn't kill because that high roll in defense.
What goes up must come down, and Payne going to help Koslix go down with a little bit of work. That ground pound from Payne ends up taking Koslix first as stock, but Koslix with this lance, those nairs are so oppressive, and Payne is struggling to get in on top of him. Not too much damage put out on Koslix's second stock.
And Payne's still, he's not afraid to go in unarmed. Excellently placed neutral sig there to get himself back on the platform, throwing out a hitbox. Koslix dipping down just below that down signature. The double nairs coming out.
Koslix really looking for that vertical kill. Payne maybe playing a little bit too floaty as Koslix has been keeping this juggle going. Does hit that nair. Koslix is going to get that stock, but Payne coming right back on into it. And like you said, he is not afraid to go in unarmed against Koslix. He is just going to try to keep the pressure going and get whatever damage he can onto him.
Finds the neutral onto Koslix, and the down sig. That's going to kill an orange. What?
That killed Payne. Finding the position and killing right at what must have been the edge of that kill.
He was probably just about to come out of hit stun. He would have had the dodge option or possibly the jump option to get away from that. Payne keeping this relatively even. Starting to struggle a little bit now, though, against the sword.
Ground pounds.
He played the matchup into Lance with his gauntlets.
Yeah. But this is where Payne has been struggling. Koslix with the juggle on top of Payne. The side air, and Payne goes down. Game 1 goes the way of Koslix, but Payne has really shown that he can hold his own.
and he's switching. He's going to end up keeping those gauntlets, and he's going to pick up a sword of his own. He's ditching the spear. We didn't see a lot of work coming out of that spear. We did see like that nifty neutral sig to get back on the stage from the left side, but he's going to go sword to sword against Roland's Kosalix. What were you looking for?
He hovered on the King's Pass.
Oh, no, my man's smart. He ain't going
hovered on the King's Pass.
He don't want to go to that map.
On to Twilight. Game 2, Kosalix versus Pain. Kosalix over on the right side, dashes in, does get that nair so they can pick up that lance, and that is the weapon that he has been looking for.
Side air into the side light. Starting off this game, finding the perfect range that he needs to overspace everything that Kosalix has so far. He's starting to take a little bit of punishment here. The side light into side air, it's not going to be as easy to hit anymore.
Looking for that neutral sig, almost had the read a little while ago, trying to punish Kosalix's float. Again, going for this neutral sig read, but Kosalix just outside of it, side sig into the wall so we can get that vertical movement. Kosalix with a little bit of punish. Lots of sigs coming out from Pain's Vow. Back to the nairs.
I think he just needs to not be above Kosalix. Like we saw multiple juggling nairs last game. There's the down signature picking up Pain right as he comes over that corner. The down sig doesn't quite have the range. Spot dodge expecting something from Kosalix. That weapon toss. He knew that down signature was coming. He's going to end up taking the side air anyway. And again, we have pretty much the exact same lead that we saw from last game on Blackguard. Kosalix in the orange right as Pain is fresh on his second stock.
But we're seeing Kosalix starting to find that momentum against Pain. Pain has to readjust to this character swap over to this Val, has to recognize what his signature options are with this sword kit. Down sig comes out from Kosalix. Pain able to avoid it, but again, back to that neutral signature, which just has not been working for him.
Pain taking his time, getting over to that weapon. Not afraid to go on arm. He hasn't taken too much damage. Took one down air, then the nair, then the nair.
Side air. Pain's off. Kosalix not even looking for the ground pound. Instead wanted that downlight to set it up. But he's got such a huge damage lead on top of Kosalix.
And Pain is going to lose yet another stock. Kosalix sitting at 3 right now to his name. The unarmed recovery still not going to kill.
More nairs coming out from Kosalix. Pain looking for that stock finisher with this recovery. Trying to get underneath Kosalix, but Kosalix with this aerial play on his lance is just doing so much damage.
Every time he takes one of those nairs, that's going to be roughly 17 damage. Even if he gets the reverse, it's all equalized to 17 damage. He does find the gauntlet recovery, but he is about midway through his final stock, and Kosalix is fresh on his second.
They're very delayed with that ground pound. Pain not going for those big aggressive plays we saw a little while ago. He got in there and didn't go for the immediate dare, but now's the ground pound. There's the save! And Pain gets the gimp that he needed, but he's still going to need more. He is very damaged against Kosalix, but he's gotten him to his final stock.
Kosalix with the respect, gravity cancel flag taunt, knowing that Pain got him, putting the respect onto his name. Can he get another one of those? Being very careful.
Canada.
Oh, Kosalix, yeah, you're right.
Down sig comes out from Kosalix.
He's looking to take
with a neutral.
Gravity cancel, neutral signature coming out. He's looking for the nair. Kosalix gets back up on the platform. I don't think Kosalix wants to be on the edge against him. He's just going to immediately retreat. Sidelight missing the nair, gets the turnaround.
Oh!
The weapon toss is going to finish it up, and Kosalix is going to take it 2-0 against Pain. I want to see more from Pain, though. I want to see that desert heat coming out of my man Pain all the way from Saudi Arabia.
I mean, I gotta love the big old smile that he had after that set. He was having fun. Definitely had some sick plays. Definitely some interesting stuff coming out from Pain. Really good stuff. Made it this far. I don't think he's out just yet, considering it is round robin.
No, we aren't even halfway through the round robin process in this pool at this point. So hopefully we'll see some more.
How many make it out of playoffs into the top?
Let's double check Reno.